Hi, I'm Pat Graham. Welcome to Parent Helpline. Parents always think, what are my kids going to be when they grow up? How do I prepare them to go out and join the workforce? And this is a special concern for a parent of a special needs child. And we are here today and talking with a very special program that helps with that. And SPARC has a program, the Supported Employment Program, and Sandy Ingram, you're the manager, the program manager of that. And within this program, we have a Success Center, and Tina Todd, you are the program coordinator for the Success Center. So we are going to be talking today about a service that is available for Sangamon and Menard counties through SPARC. Let's talk first about what is SPARC. Those are initials that stand for something.
SPARC is Springfield Association for Retarded Citizens, and we serve Sangamon and Menard counties.
And you've been around?
I've been with SPARC for 13 years.
And have you always worked with the employment part of it? So this program is not something new, but it's something that we keep trying to get better and better. And that's where you come in, Tina, with your program. Let's talk a little bit about, I don't know that I've ever heard the term supported employment before. So what exactly is supported employment?
Supported employment is a job placement program for individuals with developmental disabilities. We develop a job specifically for them. Once we've done that, we give them a job coach on their job, which helps with on-the-job training. They set up the natural supports needed with the coworkers and supervisors so the job coach can eventually fade away. Job coaches also do task modification if they can't complete a task.
Now let's start from the beginning, because those are a lot. It sounds easy, but there are a lot of steps that go into that. Why would someone come to you and when? At what age groups do you serve?
18 and above.
So, well, most of these people have been in some sort of schooling situation up until 18. And so when would you start thinking about this program? Junior year, senior year?
Yes, definitely. Funding is a big issue with our program, so parents really need to start early.
So junior year, like when a child turns 16, would be a time that they could call. And how do they get a hold of you, Sandy?
At SPARC, my number is 793-2100, extension 173, and then we're funded by the Office of Rehabilitation Service.
So, and SPARC is located?
At 232 Bruns Lane.
Okay, and so the entry level for the employment programs would be on Bruns Lane, and they would call and just say, you know, I have a child, what steps should I be taking to prepare for employment? And if I called and asked you that question, what would you tell me?
I would tell them to go directly to the Office of Rehabilitation Service and seek funding from them, and then they usually send us a referral. We also have a waiting list for our program. There's only 4 people on it right now, so it's best to get the ball rolling.
So if you do it early, you basically would be probably at the top of the list by the time you turn 18 and need that. Now, when you say 18, does that mean that you can start in your program if you turn 18 in January of your senior year, or do you wait until graduation?
Yeah, you can start at 18. The school has a work transition program as well, so and we're trying to work in coordination and get some school kids to start entering at the Success Center. So we're working on that part of it.
Okay, because I mean that just seems to make sense, and it eases you into the workforce and gives you more practice. I guess it probably saves time in getting you placed in a
and it makes the transition easier for the kids too. They know the people in the program already, and it just makes it an easier transition for them.
Now, when you said they would come in and they would do, are there tests, or it sounds like you need to know the person very well before you go into the training part of it. What are you looking for?
Well, to be in our program, they have to be 18, they have to have evidence of a developmental disability, they have to meet ORS criteria, and then once we do the intake process from there, we usually start them out at the Success Center. And what is ORS? Division of Rehabilitation Service.
And what kind of criteria would that be?
That's
their job. But and you had said before that they go there first.
Right.
So that if someone would call you, you would tell them to go to ORS, and to You know, and I would think most people, by the time their child is in high school, would be very familiar with all of this.
Yes.
But I think it's good for people that are watching. Sometimes it's your relative, sometimes it's a
Sure.
neighbor. And I know a lot of times I have spoken with parents who've called the Parent Helpline who worry very much about the employability of their child
Sure.
and what they're going to do after school.
Right.
And that is where you come in. When you get it to the Success Center, what are we going to find?
You will find different rooms for on-the-job training. We have a room set up as a hotel. We've got a computer lab. We've got a program room, which is it's a more like a family room setting, so that they can do their social skills in there, self-esteem issues, talk about how they deal with their disabilities. It's a smaller group. They're more able to open up about how they feel. And then we've got a large classroom area where we do menu math, which it's an actual menu. So when they go to a restaurant, it's going to look familiar to them and know what that they can order, which comes along with money skills to see if, wow, you know, do I have enough money here? We've got the Phonics program, reading, writing, mock interviews we do in there. We've got clothing to where they can dress up to go and do an interview in the large classroom. So we interview them. It gives them a chance to practice interviewing before actually taking them out to do the interview. And then we've got an office setting. Our individuals actually answer the phones. They transfer the phones. They make copies. We've got a little area set up of copies to make, copies that they have made, and it teaches them routine that way. They also have mailboxes. Without them even realizing it, they're learning to alphabetize by trying to find their name in the mailbox. We do have a child care room. We are looking into getting the Baby Think It Over, the program dolls, and hopefully we'll be able to do that. And that will teach them child care, how to nurture a child. So it's a very, very good program.
And what you're saying is these skills, the skills you need to live your life are the same skills that you need for employment.
Yes.
So many of these things, when you talk about ordering and money and counting, you need that personally as well as you need it in a job.
Right. We are equipped with a kitchen, and we cook once a week. We let the individuals do the measuring out. We call it independent living skills. It gives them the opportunity to be excited that they actually, you know, did cook this. And we've got a laundry area for the towels and things that we do dirty. They do the laundry, and we fold the towels. That goes along with hotel, if you think about it. So it's just really equipped in every way, shape, and form for even an average everyday life. So,
how long, Sandy, have you had this program?
The Success Center's been up and running since June of 1999.
And is it modeled after some national program, or have you pretty much developed this based on the needs of the clients?
Pretty much based on the needs of the clients. There was a big lack when we initially thought about the Success Center. Individuals that weren't employed were just sitting at home, losing their skills. Individuals that are transitioning from the day program into community employment were losing their jobs too quickly. They just weren't able to do that. And with the on-the-job training, it really helps them, you know, be able to prepare for community employment and work and keep their job longer. And some individuals want to change careers. If they don't know what they want to do, they can come to the Success Center, and we can,